Hey guys, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're hungry because I brought a pizza.
I love pizza.
No, I'm just kidding. This is actually a new eyeshadow palette from Glamlite Cosmetics. It landed on my door yesterday and it came in a pizza box. So on the outside it says the world's best pizza has arrived. Inside we have the pizza palette itself and a little menu. It's a super cute PR package, and I think this will actually be available for purchase on launch day, which is going to be Wednesday, December 12th. But if you don't want to buy the PR box, which is probably going to cost more, they did say that it's going to come in a smaller box with sort of like an old school Italian feel to it. So the palette's going to be $40. With my code, you'll save 15%, so it brings the price down to $34. So let's take a look inside. It's actually quite a large palette. So inside you're getting 36 grams of product. The front looks like a pizza and then the back looks like wood, kind of like a tabletop. And like I said, it is really large for a palette, but at least it's pretty slim. It's not like one of those thick chunky things. So if you want to put this in a drawer and then stack things on top of it, I'm sure that would be perfectly fine. And then this is what the inside looks like. So you're getting a nice big mirror, and then the palette itself looks like a giant pizza. Isn't that so cute? So basically every shade is named after ingredients that you would put on a pizza, like ham, we have pepperoni here, Kalamata olives, pineapple, bacon. So, and every color kind of goes along with what color that food would actually be. So I think it's just like a super cute concept, and I am wearing it on my eyes today, so I did try this out once. So really this is going to be more of a first impression, but I've also tried a lot of Glamlite palettes in the past, so I kind of have gotten to know their formula and I really enjoy it. So one thing that I do want to mention about this formula is that it's very dense. There's not a lot of fallout at all, so whether you're putting your brush into a matte shade or picking up a shimmer shade, there's almost no fallout whatsoever. So I was really impressed by that, especially after the disaster that was those Physicians Formula butter palettes that I reviewed last week. They had so much fallout, and I was so happy when I put this on my eyes and it had no kick up. There was nothing falling down on my face. The shades blend beautifully on my eyes. I think it's a super easy formula to work with. It's not overly pigmented, so when you're going to apply like a crease shade, it doesn't stick to your eyelid. It's really easy to blend out. And in some cases, if you want more intensity, you have to add a little bit more, but I'd much rather do that than have something go on patchy and hard to blend. So let me take you through this eye look that I'm wearing today really quickly. So the first shade I used is Garlic. This is a matte ivory shade, and I just put this all over my lid from lash line to brow just to create a nice even base. And then I went in with this really light sort of mustardy yellow color called Extra Cheese, and I put that in my crease and blended that up toward my brow bone and blended it out a little bit. And then I also used the shade Bacon in my crease right here, so I concentrated that more in the outer corner and then blended it across and then up into the Extra Cheese shade. And then for my lid, I used the shade Jalapenos, which is a shimmery olive green. It's so beautiful, and that one applied so nicely. I ended up using my finger for a little bit more intensity, but it did apply pretty well with a brush, and it was pretty easy to pick up with the brush. But honestly, there's so many looks that you can get out of this palette. It was hard to choose. I decided to do the green on my lids, but I was looking at these pinks and purples over here, and then I was also kind of checking out the reds and yellows and thinking about doing a sunset eye. There's just so many different combinations. There's even just some neutrals in here, some basic everyday neutrals. I was originally going to do more of a purple eye with mushrooms and red onions and a couple of these shades down here that I thought were going to be really pretty. So I think there's just a lot of variety in this palette and different looks that you can do with it, which is awesome. So let me go ahead now and show you some swatches so you can see what they look like. I think they swatch really nicely. Like I said, I really enjoy Glamlite's formula. I love how dense they are. They're super pigmented, yet at the same time really easy to apply to the eyes. And as far as dupes go too, I cannot for the life of me think of another palette that looks like this one in my collection. I'm sure individual shades definitely look like other shades in my collection, but as a whole, this palette just has so much variety in the shades. I purchased quite a few colorful palettes this year, and I feel like most of them had really bright tropical colors overall. And this one I would say is a little bit more on the muted side, even though it's more of a colorful palette, because you have like these pinks and purples, you have a lot of different browns in here, these greens. There's really only a few pops of color, like this orange right here, hot sauce. Pineapple is kind of more on the bright side, green peppers, and then you have this red pepperoni. But other than that, I feel like they're more muted, wearable colors. So if you like color, but you don't necessarily like super bright color, you might really, really enjoy this one. So anyway, guys, those are my first impressions of the new Glamlite Pizza Palette. It is launching on December 12th, and it'll be $40. As I said before, if you use my code, you can save 15%, so it'll bring it down to $34. I'm not 100% sure on the pricing for the PR box yet versus the other smaller box, but once it launches, I will update all that information in the description box below. So anyway, I want to hear from you guys in the comments below. What do you guys think of a pizza palette? I know we've had chocolate and peaches and all kinds of different food themed palettes, but never a pizza palette before. So do you guys think it's cute, or are you kind of grossed out by it? Let me know your thoughts down below. And also, if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I do reviews during the week and hauls every Sunday. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.